Welcome back to my channel Tech It Arnav. This is Arnav Arora and let's start a new video. So first of all, I would like to tell that Arnav Arora, never read books before. I was not interested in reading books before, but suddenly a thought came to my mind, as all the other thoughts, that I should start reading books. So I just went and bought a book under the category of self-improvement. Let's just start the video. This video contains the book review of this book, which is You vs. You by Soma Valiappan. So this book is all about our emotions, emotion intelligence, and how to control our emotions, how to behave with other persons and all those things. First of all, the basic reason is I wanted to improve my personality. So that is why I started reading book. Okay. So first of all, the physical appearance of this book, it's a very small size book, contains 200 pages and costed me rupees 195. That's it. Nothing else in the physical appearance. Okay. Let's next the content. The content is written by Soma Valiappan. He is an Indian author who wrote more than 40 books. So after this, in the book review, basically I have to say about all the content of this book, what I read, what I understood, what I didn't like, what I liked. But today I will try to tell you the whole book, to do a one-on-one conversation like I did with this book, like the author did with me. So let's just start. This book contains a whole lot of examples, like a full stack of examples are being contained in this book. The author has tried to connect each and every theory, each and every philosophy he has given to an example, so that the reader can understand it more easily and he can stick it in his motherboard of his mind, so that he can apply it, so the reader can apply it. Also, sorry, because I am a more of a tech reviewer, so I am currently again and again using user, but it is a reader. Okay. So after that, also this book, this book is written in a very simple and lucid language, so that all the students, teachers, senior citizens, people from all the age group and read and understand this. It's written very lucid language. That's it. Next point I have to say that the examples given by the author in this book are very from the real life itself, of famous sports personalities, like for example Mike Tyson, Sachin Tendulkar, etc. Also some of the fictitious one which are real life, but the author had made those. First of all, this book, first two chapters of the book contain all the examples. It tells the reader what are all the different situations when emotions take over us, when we take over our emotions, all those things. For example, the Sachin Tendulkar was playing a one-on-one match against the Australian team. He was going to complete his 34th century, but suddenly an Australian bowler delivered a ball and the ball hit on his shoulder. Or what all other normal people would do, go and fight. But Sachin Tendulkar controlled his emotions and told him it only happens. He didn't let the emotions control him. This is what he tried to make understand. And in the next subsequent 3-4 chapters, the author tells us about our brain, 3 different parts of our brain, which are the normal one, which control the reflexes, the limbic system, which gives out the emotions, and the neocortex, which are the rational or the practical mind, which thinks things. After that, this book told me a lot of things in a very simple and lucid language, and a whole lot of experiences by just reading some pages. That is, I like this book a lot. And also at the end of the book, he has given us various story examples, going on with the whole story and making the reader understand how to control their emotions. Also, he has created a fictitious philosophy, you can say, of which is very suitable, and I liked it most. And the philosophy is idli philosophy. We all know the dish idli. It's basically a round cooked rice, steamed rice, and it goes on with each and every liquid dish. It's very soft and cotton-like. So author tells us that each and every one of us has to be like idli. We have to be adaptive, we have to trust, and we have to be soft. We just not take our emotions control over. We have to always think with using our emotions as well as our practical mind. So our decision should be containing both. Also, this book has told me that never take decisions under stress. and never take fast decisions. Always think over your decisions and then give them. And the last chapter gives me all the points on all the things, like how to build trust with people, how to